Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is MAKIA FX, and today I'm going to be breaking you guys exactly what the non-farm payrolls and how to trade the non-farm payrolls. Before getting to this video, please hit the like button. If you're new, please subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section. So as you guys know, if you're into forex, you know about the non-farm payrolls. It's a very important economic data. It's more into fundamental analysis, but it's very important when you're trading forex that you should know about the fundamentals. So what's the non-farm payrolls? I'm going to explain it. The non-farm payrolls is a monthly release of data on 80% of the US workforce employed in manufacturing, constructions, and goods. So as the name goes, non-farm payrolls, it means it doesn't have to do with those that are working in the farm, those that are into farming and all this food in the food manufacturing and all this food industry, and those are growing crops, if you know what I'm saying. But this also excludes the private households and non-profit workers, with also the government employees. It means the data doesn't concern the government employees. So how are we going to trade non-farm payrolls? That's exactly what we have to do right now, and that's the main reason why we are making this video. So there are two things that you have to understand. Okay, whenever they give you an economic data, there's always something that we call a consensus. So as you can see right now, here is my economic calendar. I always have it handy and it's always open while I'm trading forex, because I do understand that news like economic data, fundamentals are being released every single day, and these things affect the forex market no matter what you're doing, because it can always hit your stop loss. So this Friday, and what a lot of news that are being released, I always make sure that I filter my impact to the high, because I don't want things that will not really affect the markets. So as you can see, we have the unemployment rate being released and we have the non-farm payrolls, but this is what we are talking about, the non-farm payrolls. So if you look at the consensus, we have 250k, right? 250,000, that's the consensus. Previously it was 315k, 315k, yeah. So if the data that is being released, if it is higher than the consensus, the value of the currency will go higher, it will go bullish. But if the actual data that is being released is lower than the consensus, the value of the currency will go bearish. The price will go bearish. And that is how we are trading when it comes to the non-farm payrolls. As you can see right now, we have as you can see, a better than expected result. So we have 13k extra compared to the consensus. So let's go now to the actual chart and let's look for the candle that was being traded during the non-farm payrolls. Guys, for this video, I'll choose to use the gold versus the USD, because when it comes to things like non-farm payrolls, I love to use volatile currencies. I love to use currencies that have a lot of movement, volatility, if you know what I'm saying. So currencies like eurusd, very good to use during the non-farm payrolls. USD CAD, very good. USD Japanese yen, very good to use during the non-farm payrolls, because those currencies have high volatility compared to other currencies. So this is my chart on the gold USD, yeah, the gold dollar. As you can see right now, it's already on a bearish trend, and it is actually following a trend line. That's what we have been trading on, and we have been drawing these levels, these support zones, resistance zones, to make sure that everything goes well. Now this is the 4-hour time frame, and a lot of things happen. You know, gold right now has been trying to pick up, and it's trying to go right now back to the bullish direction, but it has to first of all break the trend line completely. But I want to show you guys exactly the candle that represents the non-farm payrolls and how we're trading during that time period. I'm going to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, I'll go to the 5 minutes time frame much better. Okay, so now this is it. This candle, this large candle, as you can see right now, this is the candle of the non-farm payrolls. This one, beginning from here, you see, beginning from this place right down to this area. As you can see right now, see, this is the candle at 3:30. This is exactly the time that the results were being released for the non-farm payrolls, and you can see all the banks, all the stress in the world, they already know about this data. So if you want to trade the non-farm payrolls, please take some time, like 2 or 3 months, study it and watch exactly what happens during that time period, because I already know what happens during that time period. So when I get the value of the currency, like when it's being released, immediately I get into my sales. I knew that because the data that was being released was positive and was bullish, I understood that the dollar would be stronger than gold, and that's what happened. Prices went up to this area at 330, then it fell back down from this area, fell back down to this level. That's almost about 100 pips, I guess, because that's always what happens. Let me get a ruler to measure up what happens. See, this is it here at 330, right? From 330, in about some 10 to 20 minutes time, see what happened. That's about 150 pips. Imagine 150 pips from this area to this area. Imagine how much money you could make. And what happens is that whenever the price has been released, right, after like 10 to 15 minutes, you see the value of price, you know, dropping down. Then after, it will go for a rest and people will start taking out their profits. So what we do is that we wait until we know that the bulls have started taking over the market, right? That is where we close our positions, knowing fully well that after some time period, because people will have to take their profits for a while, like take a profit for a while, then after, the price will still fall back down to that same level. And that is what happens with the non-farm payrolls. So people trade in both directions. For me, I do understand that once it will fall back to this level, once it falls to this level, I will have to take out my profit early. Then I wait for it to rise back up. That's if I want to enter a short-term buy, I can still just enter a short-term buy at this area, knowing fully well that it's just a matter of time, prices will still fall back down. So what we do is that we wait. When prices gets up to an extent, we sell. When it comes back to this area, this will now become a new support zone, short-term support zone. So when it comes to this area, this is another demand area. People that were in the market that were selling, they will take out their profits, and now the bulls will take over to an extent before prices will fall back down within the 4-hour time frame. So I do advise that if you want to start trading the non-farm payrolls, please take about 1 or 2 months, 3 months, watch how prices react during that time period. That's what I did for my own self. I took about 1 or 2 months. I watched the market completely. I saw what was happening to price at that time period, and I was taking some small sales, small buys at times, and make some small money to gain that confidence. So over time, I've gotten confidence when it comes to the non-farm payrolls, and whenever the data is being released, I'm out to make profits. It's a very important data, and you can make a lot of money within a very short period of time. That is why it's so important for people to learn how to trade the non-farm payrolls rules. So that's pretty much it for this video. Yeah, so we'll just be hoping to see next week on how gold is gonna react. But with that said, that's how we trade the non-farm payrolls. Hopefully, as time goes by, I'm going to be showing you guys how to trade the non-farm payrolls live, and how I'm doing it daily, and how I'm doing it monthly, and I'm making a lot of money from the forex market. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. What do you think about it? Leave your thoughts in the comment section, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.